The volcanic activity on the island is reaching a critical juncture. We have to act immediately, or there won't be a Perusa left.
Oh! We could blow a hole in the side of the volcano! Then all that lava will plop into the ocean and nobody gets turned into charcoal!
Okay, 1, you're dark. 2, you want to stop a volcano by blowing it up?
She's not wrong. That lava is coming out one way or another, so we might as well do it in a way that's safe. Well, safe-ish.
For this plan to succeed, we must create a powerful explosion. Mila, that explosive color-changing potion of yours. I don't suppose you could create a more potent version.
I think so. I just need a few ingredients first. We can probably find them around the island. I'll make a list.
Then it looks like we're going on a scavenger hunt.
List out the ingredients we need. Here and here.
I'll call Zhao when we're ready. He can help us reach the peak.
A full-scale eruption would be disastrous. Safe wins.
Well, we've had a whole bunch of banger levels so far. Might as well throw in a dud in there for good measure. Hey everybody, welcome back to Freedom Planet 2. And welcome to Ancestral Forge. Oh god, my head hurts already. But yeah, the Ancestral Forge. It's a long level. It's perhaps the longest level in the game. In fact, I might have to speed past some parts because I will admit, I've gotten lost here. I got lost here so bad. And it's not even like a labyrinth type of zone. It's more like, what are these puzzles and why are they so obtuse? Anyway, here's the boss of the stage. Yeah, I know, we've gotten to the boss already. But no, this is just a sneak preview. Actually, kind of wish this was the end of the stage so I don't have to deal with this crap. But, yeah, this boss changes between earth and water. If you get trapped in a bubble, it doesn't hurt you, but it does slowly drown you. As for the black water, I don't know what the deal is and what the difference is between that and the regular water. I'm guessing it's supposed to be oil and therefore it's flammable if you touch it, but it doesn't really do anything different. Oh, and for the rocks, yeah, you have to be careful. Don't touch the rock, it will hurt. All you have to do here is take down a health bar. Oh god, Nira, no! She got swallowed by the earth.
Everyone, I'm sending you a visual. Come in. Can anyone read me? Useless. Looks like I'm on my own again.
On your own? It's the goddamn understatement of the millennium. Anyway, the forge is broken off into several different chambers. The first couple, like the earth and the metal chambers, are not bad. But once you get to the fire and water chambers, it just drags. I don't like it. The stage takes too damn long. The only saving grace for Ancestral Forge is the music. Music kind of reminds me of Sonic Unleashed a bit. Oh, wait a minute, I can see the connection. People complained about Sonic Unleashed because of the Werehog stages, which took too long. This stage drags out too long, and it has Sonic Unleashed-esque music. Oh my god, what is this full circle? Circle of bullshit is what it is. Anyway, Ancestral Forge has a bit of creepy imagery. Not so much here, but later on we'll be seeing some rather unusually placed skeletons everywhere. It kind of borderlines on the game being almost T-rated at points because of the skeletons on the floor. That's how creepy they look. In fact, I think this game was at one point originally rated T, but the ESRB changed it back to E10 for some reason or another. And I don't know what the deal about that was, I just remember this game getting slapped with a T for something. Which is weird because you got Freedom Planet 1 with the torture scene, and that was always E10. Maybe it's the darker themes the story takes on, but then again, Freedom Planet 2's ESRB was changed back to E10 after a certain point, so what even happened? I still don't know what's going on. Anyway, we just found our key. Oh, you bastard. Dick! You took our stuff. There's actually a weird thing going on that's actually going to serve as the mechanic for the next couple of stages. The lava. If you even stand next to the lava, you'll take damage. Or there's a meter that pops up, and after a certain point, you'll start to take damage. That's a realistic portrayal of being near lava. Not too many video games or, hell, even movies do that. Because, let's be real here, if you're even next to lava, you don't even have to touch this stuff for it to kill you. Hell, the thermodynamics and gas of lava alone can suffocate you. So there you go. Anyway, that's 2 of the 4 chambers down, and I might as well take the shield while I'm at it. Alright, so this is either the earth chamber or the metal chamber of the forge. This area is not too bad. You just have to get a couple of keys to a bunch of different gates. Ah, I can't go back up there. So where do I go now? I feel like with Ancestral Forge, the stage puts all these puzzles here, but they don't really explain how they work or even where to go next. Which in some games it works better than others. Freedom Planet is not one of those games because I'm just kind of like scratching my head figuring out where to go next. And it's also a speedy platformer with brawling aspects. Where's the speedy platforming brawling? I'm doing puzzles here. I don't want to do that. I like the bonus music that plays. Makes me feel accomplished. Which is more than I can say about this stage. Yeah, this is definitely the worst level in the game. This is worse than Inversion Dynamo, which is, I think it's the second to last stage in the game. This is worse than that. At least Inversion Dynamo was straight to the point, it's just a hard-ass stage. But this is crap. But that's besides the point. Or is it? Oh yeah, here are the skeletons right here. Look at this is so morbid! Nero, you're running on skeletons, respect the dead! Oh, the bone fragments. Nero, you're killing Lilac's ancestors. Who are already dead. You're killing them some more. Oh, just get up there. Alright, we got one more chamber to go, but as it turns out, we have another whole half of the stage to go. In fact, the game's best time, the par time as it's called, is 15 minutes long. That's right, the game gives you 15 minutes to beat the stage and get an S rank. Whereas with other stages, they give you 3, 5, maybe even 6 or 7 minutes to beat the stage, but here it's 15. Ancestral Forge is obnoxious, and I hate it. But that's besides the point. Where'd this wall come from? That wasn't here before. Okay, I think I gotta... Do I have to go down? Yeah, I do. Oh my god. Should I put on ludicrous speed? Should I? Oh yeah, I think I should, because I spent like 6 minutes in this one chamber alone. Actually, I think the raw footage, the whole video was at least 25 minutes, just on Ancestral Forge alone. And 13 to 15 of those minutes was on the second half alone. So I'm sparing you the details. You can thank me later. Or don't thank me, it's fine. Why you got these enemies that look like they're from the Binding of Isaac? They're Isaac! Why are they here? God, I don't even know where I'm going here. And I know it's a small area, so I can't really get lost here, but it's more so which key goes into which gate. It's a good thing I have plenty of bubble shields in the area. Oh, I can't even get back up there. Fantastic. I guess you can say that this is the worst stage in the game because it's a water level. Partially a water level. Hell, Ancestral Forge is just the worst stage in the game because it decides it wants to be everything at once. Alright, where do I go now? I'm gonna try this gate. Hopefully that's the way out. Am I right or am I wrong? Let's see. Place your bets now. I am wrong. Alright, let's fix this. Alright, so Ninja Gaiden or Shinobi, which game do you prefer? I know everybody's probably gonna say Ninja Gaiden. I grew up with Shinobi, so therefore I'm gonna say Shinobi. And the new Shinobi game is really good. So is the new Ninja Gaiden game. We're just getting a lot of good games this summer. Which means more games for me to play next year. If I can even make it to next year because I'm still playing the stage. I might be on the right track now. Yeah, I am. Man, what the fuck? But that's not the end of it. We still got the second half. Which, granted, the second half is... it's worse. Trust me, it's worse. This is where all of the elemental chambers start to mix and match. And as you can tell, I'm already frustrated. Especially with this Isaac enemy. We need to use this key in order to sprout the plants. That's what the keys for the gates do too. They sprout the plants and all sorts of weird things. Honestly, if they wanted to do this stage like it needed to be in the game, it should have been closer to the end. That way I don't feel like I'm burning out in the middle of the game. That's what Ancestral Forge does, it burns you out. Okay, I think I solved a problem here. The music does make everything slightly better. Slightly, though. I'm still not very much into the level. But it's whatever at this point. Oh god, I fixed it! I did it! I did it! But we still got more level to go. Now we're crossing into some Sonic Heroes levels of length. People complain about freaking Unleashed and the Werehog stages, but Sonic Heroes was way longer than that. Oh, Sonic Heroes. Where do I go now? You see, the thing about these keys is they activate the gates, and the walls, and the lava. They activate everything. And there are a set amount of keys, so you have to put the keys into the right spots in order to progress. I just came up with a new method of torture. Have somebody play Ancestral Forge on repeat. Like, have them play a good game. Freedom Planet 2, great game, excellent game. But replace every other stage with Ancestral Forge. It's nothing but Ancestral Forge. I would not wish this on my worst enemy. Oh, vinyl. But as you can see, I'm already almost 17 minutes into the level. But the good thing is, I am almost at the boss. The keyword being almost. Oh, I think we all need to go to the psych ward after that. But anyway, here's the actual boss of this stage. It took us 19 minutes to get here, but we're here. Let me rephrase that. It took me 19 minutes to get here. I'm just aware of everybody else's time. But this boss is actually pretty hard because you're over a pit of lava. And not only that, the fish is moving, and it's kind of hard to hit it sometimes because it's over that pit of lava, and you don't have a fire shield. Or at least I don't. I don't even think there is a fire shield on this stage, so kind of screwed. But yeah, watch out for the boss that likes to go off screen a lot. The lava, the suffocation bar that appears when you're near the lava, that's a thing. Because Freedom Planet 2 wants to go the realistic route when it comes to lava, which I do applaud. I wish more games did that. But yeah. We're not just standing on ground here. These are actual skeletons. Skeletons in the lava. Okay, now I'm starting to wonder why this game got rated back to E10. That was the worst stage of the game behind us, and I'll see you guys in part 11. Goddamn!